Hey guys, so in this video we're going to I'm going to destroy my Jeffree Star Morphe palette. I already did it, that's why this is like this. And not destroy it, I'm going to depot it and put it into an empty palette, because you know, sometimes you just see the name of a person and you just feel bad, and then you don't want to use the palette, you know. I like the packaging. I like the pink, I should say. I like the pink and the hollow, but it just feels naughty to use this with the name on it. So I'm gonna depot it, and you guys are gonna, if you feel so inclined, join me on this journey. So here we have the Morphe Jeffree Star palette, and just knowing myself, it's just bad vibes in light of everything that's going on. So we're gonna depot it, we're gonna tear it apart, we're gonna keep the shades we think we'll use, and we'll put it in a magnetic palette. I got these stickers to go on the back of the shades in case they're not magnetic, and if they are, well then that's great. I actually kind of like this packaging. I like the pink, I should say, but it's just bad vibes. I'm all about the vibes, you know? So this is not really a tutorial, as I've only done this a couple times and I've really fucked up a few times. So just, if you follow this, be very careful. And I have a cloth covering my desk because I don't want it to get damaged. And I have a kind of just like a cheap knife, a spatula, and then those stickers. And what I'm going to do first is just cut off this mirror. It's hard at first, like really difficult to it's hard at first to depot or take things out of pre-made palettes, but it's actually really fun and it gets easier. There we go. We got the mirror off. So next is to, I don't know, this isn't really a tutorial like I mentioned before, but if you want to watch this, you know, more power to you. This is just how I do it, and if you watch this and you're like, wow, she's really bad at this, please leave your hate comments down below. So I'm going to try and pull off the cardboard from the backing, like so. Be very careful when you do this. You might see me like have this blade pointed towards my hands. Never do that if you're doing this. I've already cracked this shadow, so don't wear clothes or do this in a place that you want to keep clean, because when the shadows crack, they get everywhere, and I always crack a black one. I don't know why, but once we get this backing off, it's easier. You can already see the shadow coming up. So the palette, the empty magnetic palette I have right now are these ColourPop ones. And I might get rid of these eyeshadows. They're just Coastal Scents. I think this is an Ancient Makeup Geek. Yeah, Makeup Geek. Is this one? Yeah, these are just Coastal Scents, and they were like $1 during a sale in the fall. Anyway, this holds 24 shadows. This palette has 30 shadows in it, and if I could grab, I was thinking those squares look smaller than the ColourPop circles, but when you put them on there, they're like exactly the same exact size. So I might not have enough space in this palette for all of these. So I'll either downsize and get rid of the shades in this that I don't want, or I'll just put the extra in this little palette. You can see we're already like making decent progress. So it looks like I got this black one free. This palette's a little bit different than the other ones I've taken apart, so I'm gonna see if it's magnetic. It looks like it's glued. It was glued in. I think I'll put magnets on the back of these. I don't want the black, I think, because I have blacks in other palettes. I even have a ColourPop single black. But you see, once you pull it apart from this, if you just look at palettes you have like the back cardboard and then the, I don't know, like spacing for the shadows to sit in. Once you pull that apart, it's really easy. Sometimes you'll have to pull apart these layers, but even then, see like how it kind of popped up? Even then, it's still really easy because you just peel back the layers. And I got this palette as a gift. I don't really... It's been a while since I bought a Jeffree Star product, and I've only ever bought one, and it was the Liquid Frost that came out in 2018, I think. And like, I felt really bad. I felt really, really bad to buy that product. So I didn't continue to buy his products. Wait, that's a lie. I bought the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star palette, and right before, you know, everything with Dramageddon 3, I sold that because it was just not my taste. I don't think it had really good color theory, and I couldn't make up looks with it. So I got this palette as a gift, and I don't want to throw it away, and I will use the shades. It's a decent quality in terms of Morphe, which does Jeffree Star own, or does he not? Another brand he's been like kind of sus with is Juvia, because I just, everything Jeffree Star does I kind of side eye, and I remember him talking about Juvia, saying that he really believes in that brand, and he said the same thing about Morphe, and Morphe is obviously subpar. I have never tried anything from Juvia, I think. I never tried anything, but again, I'm just gonna side eye it until I know for sure that Jeffree Star is not a part of it at all. So I had a bunch of Juvia's Place palettes, and I wasn't using them. I think it was like 4 of them, and nobody wanted them that I'm friends with, and I don't think I can donate makeup really right now. So I depotted them, and I had these palettes for like months, at least 6 months for some of them. Others I've had for years, so year and a half or 2 years, and I wasn't using them. I never touched them. I kept forgetting about them. I don't know, like I tried moving them in my like setup. I used to have them like sitting directly on my desk, but nobody wanted them. I couldn't give them away. Couldn't really donate them. Oops, I stuck my nail in there. So I depotted them, and I've already been using them. I've already been using them more than when they were in the pre-made palettes. But I think I'm going to be able to pull these up. So I'm going to try with this spatula that I used to mix foundation. One came with the stickers, so I'll link where I got the stickers down below. I ordered, never mind. I was going to say I ordered something from Sephora, but it was Z Palette, and Z Palette kind of sucks too. It's like you don't know who to support in this world. So I'm going to try and use the spatula to pull up these shadows. If the spatula starts to bend, I will use the knife. There we go. So it was Lauren May Beauty that does it. Like, I watched the video of her just deconstructing her Violet Voss palettes, or was it Lime Crime? One of those palettes. I'll link her video. Oh shit. Learn to do it this way, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, you just peel back the outer layers until you get down to the bare bones, and then you kind of go at it. green, so I don't want to break this green. But I already did. Wow, this one's really... Oh, that one went across the room. Okay, so I popped out all the shades that I want, except for all of them except for this gray one. I won't wear gray. I don't really like gray on me, so I'm just gonna leave that in the garbage. And when you depot shadows with glue on them, oh god, sometimes get this, they have this paper on the back. Oh, my hands feel so dirty. I hate having dirty hands. And I just peel this off a little bit. So the stickers I ordered came with 50 circles and 50 squares. So I'm going to put the squares on here just because they're squares, and I feel like manufacturers rarely ever use squares, so might as well seize the opportunity. I'm going to put them in the palette. We had one casualty, two declutters, so we have 27 shades left, and I think 24 is going to fit in this palette. So 3 more. So I'm gonna get rid of these 2. They're just too light. I don't really like them or whatever. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to get rid of 2 more. Okay, I'm gonna try and put them in the palette and see with the palette if they will either fit or if I can make up my mind a little bit better. So it looks like I'm only going to fit 24, which is just kind of confirming what I thought before, that these are similar in size to the ColourPop singles. So I have space for 2 more, and I'm these are the 3 shades left, and I can't decide. So my thought process is, this is a cream bone shade, and I have a million of these. For example, I keep a little palette of singles just off camera right here, where I keep staples in case a palette is missing it, and I have this bone shade right here, and they are exactly the same. And then I have this gold pressed glitter, which I have Stila glitters, and I have, you know, the pressed glitters in the ColourPop palettes that they always do. Then this shade, I just don't know, like I rarely ever wear purples, but this is more of a bright, so I'm gonna keep this one because I do like brights. So I could keep neither of them and just have this empty space, or you know, I just can't do that. I can't have an empty space. So looking at this palette, which do I think I would benefit from? I don't know if I've used this before. I'm the type of person, I don't mind glitter, wearing glitter, because I don't care about my eyeballs and I just want the whole world to burn. I think I'm going to keep the glitter because I do have so many of these shades, especially in the palette I have right over there. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get rid of this one. We did it! We got it all in one palette. That one doesn't have a magnet on it, but doesn't it look so different when it's depotted? I mean, obviously I destroyed a few shades, but it looks so different. That's it, you guys. This is my new, what should we call this? It's not Jeffree Star anymore, like Wildflower palette. What do you think about that? I get flower garden vibes from this. So this is my new garden palette, and that's it. So if you stuck through all of that, thank you so much for watching. Doesn't it look like a brand new palette? Just having like a different background around it. I find that with a lot of things, like if you just rearrange your singles or take out those color pop things and put them on a different background, they look like different palettes. And then you get re-inspired and it's a different palette. And it's like, ooh, new stuff, but it's not really new stuff. It's just your old stuff. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that video, subscribe if you want to. I make videos when I feel like it. Bye.